not having the three main social media platforms, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, it's different. It's different to completely different to like having it and not having it. Like I don't think I've had TikTok for a year now, and Snapchat I haven't had for 2 months. Instagram I haven't had for 2 months. And I wanted to see what it would be like if I just didn't have like the three main social medias, and what would it do to me. It's just like I think the main reason why I stopped like coming off of Instagram is because I noticed every time I would scroll like on reels, and I would like watch content. I would come back from work, come back from the gym, I'd sit on my phone, I just scroll, I just look at like reels and reels and reels of just like AI memes, and I would look at like what's currently trending, and like the latest big thing that's happened in the world, and then people make it out as a like a joke thing, and it's the reason. Oh, did you hear about what happened? Did you seen the memes about this? And people are like, yeah, that's so funny. Ha, I saw that. I've noticed like I get into this loop of just like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and then after like an hour or an hour and a half, I come off my phone and my brain feels like absolutely mushified and memeified. And then I put my phone down, and then I get up after I come up from the gym because I was supposed to get out of my gym clothes, and I can't. And then when my mum's talking to me, I can't like process things properly. I can't. She's telling me to like do the dishes, or can you help with the dishes? And I'm like, what? And I start to put the dishes in the wrong place. I start like leaving things on the side and not thinking twice about what I'm doing. And it I've noticed after like 2 months of not having Instagram and Snapchat, like I focus so much more. And my brain is not mush. There was this one time, I think in work, and this will stick with me. It was when I was working in the bar, and it was so dead in work, and I just went on my phone and I just scrolled, and I was laughing, and it was a good time. I was looking at memes, latest memes, I was giggling, I was having the whale of a time with me and myself, and I come off for like 2 hours of scrolling, so I didn't get any like customers. And I felt like I was drugged. Like I felt like I smoked a blunt. And I felt like my eyes were like tinted, and I was swaying. I remember just swaying in the way. It was just me on my own. I was just like swaying, and I was putting the glasses away. I just felt like I just want to go home. I literally just want to go home, because when I was scrolling the screen and seeing loads of different contents at the exact same time, just like something that's a post that's really happy, a post that's really sad, a post that makes me feel conflicted because of world issues, a post that makes me feel nostalgic, and then a post that makes me feel like I feel like I have FOMO because I'm missing out of like people having like going on holidays, and people having really like physically fit bodies, and then I have all these weird emotions, and I come off my phone feeling like a piece of crap. And not having that for like 2 months, I don't have to see what's like currently going on in the world. I don't have to see like if so-and-so was being to Greece, or so-and-so was being to like China. I don't have to see a picture like, oh look, we recently got like a new house, and then people my age, 24, 25, I don't have to see a picture of a group of people just like taking a selfie, and then me feeling like, oh, I wish that was me, I wish I had like a group of friends. There's so many things like that would go through my mind when I had social media that would be funny and be good for some degree if you're using content creation as for your job. But like if you're just scrolling for no purpose and you see people's lives and they're having fun, it makes you feel so like, I wish I was doing that. I wish I was doing what they were doing because they're having fun and I'm just sat here. And that would make me feel really depressed, and I would go out into the world being like, I want friends, I want more social circles so I can post on Instagram and Snapchat, look how cool my life is. And that's how I would think when I would just scroll and have Snapchat and TikTok and Instagram. They were great for contacting, but posting and seeing people's lives would really make me sad. And that's my responsibility to like just turn off the phone and then just put it down and be like, nah, I have the willpower to do that, but I don't. I keep scrolling. And I just see so much like garbage on there, like slop talk. It's a bit like slop talk because all the AI memes, and then there's like, guess that, you know, those ones where it's like you scroll and then there's like a guess the song in 3 seconds, and it goes like, no, it goes, tag your partner if you get 5 right. If you get 5 right, they owe you. Or if you get like, if your partner or your friend gets it wrong, they owe you a meal. And that quick content is just so like, it's so numbing. Like it's funny for like a good like half an hour, but then after you just feel like mush. Like it's mush in the brain. And I remember I couldn't focus in work one time because I would just scroll on my phone when no one's around. When I have to serve customers, I'm like, yeah, and I'd be forgetting what they say, and then I would be like, yeah, I get a few, because of like the phone. And it's really, after not having it for 2 months, it's like refreshed my brain. It's like kind of did a little bit of a reset. It still needs a reset because I've been on social media since I was like, I think 11. But when I go to the gym, and then when I'm playing like a story game, I'm not like using the effort of my brain to get quick fixes, to get like a dopamine rush of like, is the next post going to be like, what's the next post going to be like? Is it going to be exciting for like my emotions and my feeling, and like get a rush? I want to see what's next. I'm actually going to the gym and then like working out, and then like long form content in real life of like trying to work on your muscles to like improve that over months and months. Play like a story driven game which is on like a high difficulty to like test my like skills of like getting better or something, or reading like a book. Like long form content to reshape my brain from short form content, short form instant gratification pleasures of like, oh, I want this, like, oh, I'm gonna get that. Even with food, like, and there's just so much like all the trends as well, like recent trends. Like remember back in 2022, you had like Reel, you had Riz, like you had the word Riz, and everyone was using that for like, oh, you're gonna Riz up that girl. Then you had like, you have looks maxing, and then you had back in it all started like 2022 after COVID, when you had the American Psycho edits and the snowfall music in the background, and like the alter egotistical Patrick Bateman energy in 2022, that type of like trend that was happening. Then you had in 2025 or 4, you had ballerina, whatever that junk is, like, and then everyone's like, have you heard the recent meme of like tongue sahur, and then like all the songs, like it's all trends, and then I think, what's the next trend gonna be? You have 6-7, you have like, I haven't had social media or Instagram and TikTok for like 2 months, so I don't know the recent trend. I don't know what people are gonna say, and if I continue to not have it in September when I go back to college, or like in October, people are gonna tell me, have you seen bin bag Xbox or diaper boy? And I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, all these trends, and then all these different edits, they're like, sometimes I think they're categorized. Like, obviously, they are funny though. They are nostalgic trends. I mean, we'll look back in the next like 10 years and be like, oh wow, 6-7 was so funny. Like, that was so nostalgic looking back when I'm like 34. I don't know, like, social media, when it hit 2016, anything after 2016, or even like post-COVID, no, pre-COVID, social media, it was still quite rough. Like, people like saying slurs and everything online. But now with like AI, I feel like social media it's just turned into like brain numbing technology. But it wasn't the same before COVID. Yeah, you have social media that was like you'd be addicted to it, but now they introduce Reels, TikTok in 2020 after. It's like addictive. And I realized I was so like addicted to scrolling, and I would waste hours and I would just not be productive. And I would just be like, I would scroll before the gym and I just wouldn't go to the gym. I'd be like, I'm too tired, I don't want to go now. Because I actually just like my what's it called? I don't know what it is, like the neuroscience stuff, and like the receptors were just fried from the screen of just rushes of dopamine that I wouldn't want to get from working on like a project, like maybe like making another Resident Evil video, or going to the gym and getting real dopamine from that after, and be like, oh, I feel so good after the gym, like my muscles are tight and they're gonna like wear down in a few days and they're gonna grow. But it's not and the short form content on Instagram, it really like did not motivate me to do anything. And I would even like, it would even make me want to like watch like corn or something. Like, it made me want to watch like straight up like go on like the Hub or like XNXX when I see like a provocative video. Like, I'd be scrolling on what, like, it'd be Halo, there'll be like Resident Evil, then it'll be like an ad of like a cartoon ad of like, you know, the ones on Snapchat that were like, oh, what was it called? It was an anime one, and then you would be on like, it would be on chat, photo, and then it would be like spotlight, and on the spotlight ads, or even when you're like snapping someone, it would be like a quick sexual like ad of like a hentai manga, like to like pay subscription for. And that would make me be like, oh my gosh. It would give me the thought to be like, oh, let's check it out. And then like next thing you know, I'll just be on like anime or something like that. Like, that's the influence, and I had to just come off of it because there's just so much crap on there that just makes me do the opposite of being better of myself. So that's just my thoughts.